Hey guys, what's up? This is Jesse with Power Rangers Nerd, and in today's video, I'm just going to make a really quick video just to let you guys know of the awesome deal I found. And if you are interested in 3D printing, but you have not got one yet because you're too afraid of the price, or can't decide what size you want, or you can't decide on what brand you want to go with, well, I hope this video helps you guys to clear a few things up. So option one, which is the one that I got. Well, actually, first off, you need to decide, what are you wanting to print? Are you wanting to print helmets? Are you wanting to print statues, big statues? Are you wanting to print cosplay type things, suits? Or are you just wanting to print like miniatures or something like that? Well, once you make that decision, you can go from there. If you're printing miniatures, like, I don't know, 2 inches big, like Warhammer miniatures, then you probably want to go with resin printing. That you will get the best quality out of the 3D printing. Now, there are a few other steps that you would have to go through, but honestly, if you want the best quality, then yeah, resin printing is your best option for that. Now, say you're wanting to print cosplay items like Iron Man suit or helmets, then you've got several different options. So you can go with now I only have one of these. I have the SVO1, and I got it off Amazon for $175, I believe it was. This one, they upgraded a few things. It had the upgraded bed, but it had the regular dial interface. It had the upgraded extruder and everything. It is a direct drive, but not the dual gear. So they had a few upgrades on it, and it was for $175. It was on a discount at the time. This was two and a half years ago. So I've had it for a little bit, and it's worked almost flawlessly. It had a glass bed, but I got a PEI sheet for it. I haven't got that put on yet. I was just gonna use the glass bed until it got too bad and then swap over to the other one. So anyways, yeah, it's a, I think 250 by 280 by 300, I think. And there are some helmets that I had to split in half. Like I barely got the Mandalorian helmet on there. The Red Ranger helmet that I printed, it fit on there easily. The Green Ranger helmet, I had to finagle it, but it ended up printing all right. But I printed the Bat in the Sun Green Ranger helmet, and that one I had to cut up. I did it 2 different ways. The first way was, it has the fin that comes up the top here. I had to cut that off and put that on later, and then the whole bottom part of the helmet I printed. And then there's another one that I printed like right here where the visor is, where they kind of meet together. I cut it right there, and I did it that way as well. So yeah, I did print 2. And then the Mandalorian helmet, it fit perfectly on there. But that's option 1. That's my personal one that I have experience with. And like I said, once I got everything dialed in as far as the bed leveling, it printed flawlessly. Option 2. So right now you can get a pretty decent deal on the Elegoo Neptune 3 Max. I think that one is like around $350, something like that. I'll post in the description below the prices on all these at current time. Today is August the 19th of 2024. So if it's after this time, a year later, prices change. But I'll post all those down in the description as of this date. So there's also like I said, the Max. There's the Elegoo Neptune 3 Plus, which is a little bit smaller. The Max is ginormous, but it's a good printer. I've heard nothing but good things. They have the Neptune 4 Pro, Plus, and Max, but I don't know. I almost bought one, but after I'm kind of glad I didn't. Yes, those are super fast printers, and I've heard 50-50 things. I've heard all these printers are amazing, best quality, fast, but they're loud. But then again, I've heard that they've had nothing but problems since day one, and they ended up selling those and getting the older Neptune 3 Plus or Max. So I really don't know what to tell you on that, but I did personally want one of those because of the volume, the speed, due to the price. So that was option 2, Elegoo. Option 3 is going to be Creality. So the Creality has several different versions. They got the K1, the K1 Max if you're looking for a Core XY, so where the bed itself lowers down, and so the K1 Max, if you're looking for a big build volume, I think it's 300 square on that. But if you're looking for a big build volume for a decent price, it's actually, I take that back, it's kind of on the expensive side, but it's a bigger build volume, and you got the Core XY, so that means the bed prints. You got the head that stays and it moves around, but the bed moves straight down instead of your traditional bed slinger. Now those I've heard amazing things about, and they recently released the K1 V2 Max, I believe it's called, and that one I really wanted, but it's like $1,200–1,300, something like that. So not in my price budget right now, unless you guys hit the like and subscribe. But anyway, so that's Creality, their Core XY. The other one is going to be the let's see, Creality Ender Max Neo. Now, if you click in the link below right now, I know some people are kind of skeptical on buying a refurbished item. Now me, I've had good luck with it, knock on imaginary wood. I've had good things about refurbished items. I have a friend that actually purchased this item, and he absolutely loves it. But anyway, so it's Creality's eBay store, and they sell their refurbished printers. So they have a whole slew of printers on there. They even have the K1 Max for I think like $500, $600 right now, which is a killer deal if you're wanting to spend that amount. But me, I was kind of wanting to stay below 200 right now, and that's totally doable. So they have this currently for $122, I think, which is the Creality, what did I say? Creality Ender 3 Max Neo. And that one is 300 by 300 by 350, I believe. And again, it's $122. If you keep an eye on it, eBay will have a discount code. It actually ended on Sunday, but it was an additional 20% off through eBay. And you were able to get it for $109. So I guess actually it'd be $99, and then after taxes and everything, it was $109. I got one. I haven't got it yet, but so my buddy got one. I talked him into finally getting a 3D printer, and so yeah, that's option, what was I on? 3. And the last one we're going to talk about today is not a big build volume, and it is not cheap, but it is the Bambu P1P, I think, or it's their bigger one. That's something like 250 square, I think is what it is. So not a huge build volume, but not too bad. This one I have heard absolutely no bad things on. One of my relatives got one, and he absolutely loves it. He actually started his own 3D printing, like Etsy store 3D printing stuff, and he just slices files from his phone using the Bambu Studios, I think it is. He downloaded the app on his phone, slices them from his phone, and sends it directly to the printer, and has had zero issues. And he's done probably almost 50 to 100 prints, so with zero issues. So depends on what your budget is. Again, I think that Bambu one with the AMS system is like $1,500. But yeah, just keep an eye on all the sites. eBay, again, the Creality eBay refurbished store is in the link below. And if you don't want to get a refurbished, then you can pay full price through the Creality store. I think The Max Neo is on sale right now for like $325, I believe. Um, uh, Check it out for yourself. I'm not 100% sure. I just want to make this quick video. And yeah, if at any point that I'm editing this video or checking something else a month later, and if they're having a sale at the time, then I'll put that down in the description also if eBay's running another 20% off. So yeah, definitely if you're interested in 3D printing, hop on this deal. It is unbeatable on the eBay store. $100 or $122, you can have a huge build volume. And the Creality enders, those things are so reliable from what I hear. Frankly built, he talks, you know, a lot of good things about them, and Uncle Jesse, you know, on YouTube. So give you guys a shout out. I watch you guys' videos, and you guys help me so much on getting mine. So yeah, stay tuned for my future videos, and you guys have a blessed day.